Okay, hopefully this works now. It's taking a long time to stream, or trying to set it up so I can stream and hear if the audio is good. Hold on, just make sure it's not loud. Hopefully the stream's audio is perfect. Okay. Alright, now the audio should be good now. I'm just gonna put it up. Alright. Okay. Now this should work. This is much better. I've been standing here for like 20 minutes trying to stream properly. So hopefully it stays that way. But I don't know where to start, but I'm playing Minecraft. I know it's not what is mostly about my channel, because it's mostly about Team Fortress 2, but Minecraft was the first ever game I've played, and Hydro Thunder, which was like a really good game, but this is what I'm playing now. Okay. Alright, just trying to test the echo, so I'm gonna lower it down to my computer. Okay, shouldn't be as loud, because I can hear through the microphone. Okay, so I think where I'm gonna begin is like just talking about what's coming up this week. What's coming up is my birthday. My birthday's coming up, so I just haven't been really motivated to create content for my channel. And the whole reason why was because, well, I'm celebrating with my family. I'm a twin actually, so I have a brother, and we're going to be celebrating. Probably gonna go out to eat, probably buy some sushi, go do something, you know, just like spend some quality time with my family and whatnot. My mom, my brother, me, just all of us, 3 of us. Another thing was that we're just gonna be doing just simple stuff, not a lot of big things that we're gonna be doing, just small stuff. Because, you know, COVID and stuff, but it's not like, you know, it doesn't really matter to us. We never really go out anyways. So, people, I might as well answer questions. Why did I start that series? Well, one is because there's a lot of things wrong with the game, especially for the Team Fortress 2 counterpart, which is the PS3 version. I don't think, well, I think I'm right. The PS3 version of Team Fortress 2 or Orange Box has never gotten a proper fix update, and as you can see, Xbox has gotten that update. Well, it was up to date actually. Another reason is that there's so much wrong with it. There's like so much that's missing that could give it more potential. And I did want to make a couple of videos on what could be improved when it comes to Team Fortress 2 on the Xbox. Like, I know I put 360 in the title, which I meant to change, but the whole reason why is because I have it saved, so I just, you know, copy paste and then put the numbers. So I gotta, like, for the next wave of content when it comes out, then it'll definitely change to Xbox One updated. So yeah, that's one thing I wanted to touch up. Another thing I wanted to touch up on is that I'm an artist and I like to be creative. And I know there's people who say that YouTube is like a creative outlet. And yes, it is a creative outlet. But for me, I like to get my hands dirty. I like to make things. I like to make things that cater towards my content, I guess. And I never thought I would make it. Like, I only started 6 months ago. 6 months ago. Like, almost roughly 10 months ago. And the whole reason why I started what I started was because I wanted to just, do it for fun. Like, how everybody says, oh, YouTube's for fun. And yeah, it was for fun. And I had fun doing it. But I didn't think I would have such a small input on a community that was dying. I have a lot of Xbox messages. People say, oh, are you Spildora from the series on YouTube? It always made me happy and it made me smile because those comments really keep me going. I have ADHD, so I have ADHD and I think it's ODD, I'm not sure, but it's either one of those two or both of them. But I don't take medication anymore, but I have slight depression, which is not a big deal for me. I don't have like those when it comes to suicide. It's mostly just trying to figure out my way and how I want to become better as a human being. So I'm trying to get help for that. What the hell? Another thing was that, I don't know, I'm really just into the whole being a good person, trying to, I guess. When people say, have you ever been bullied? And it's always the good people that tend to have the people that were bullied that tend to have the best outcome. I wouldn't say this is the best outcome, but I would say this is one that's gradually becoming the best outcome. I never thought that I would make so many friends doing something that was a stupid idea, but just because I just wanted to let people know, oh, hey, there's this community that's dying, so go play this game and make it, make it go big, make it go live or whatever. Make it better. Make it how you want it to. So that's what really inspired me. Not only did it inspire me, it just kept me going. A lot of the comments are very nice, and a lot of the comments gave me some feedback. So the money that I get for my birthday, I'm probably going to do commentary videos. So I plan on getting a microphone, and I won't be able to get a laptop, so I'm going to have to wait until my summer job, because I applied for one. I actually live in New York, so it's pretty easy to find a job that's in your range, or if you don't have any experience, then yeah, that's something. So I think the things I'm going to order is just things that are catered towards me and what I want to do. I'm getting a microphone. My Chromebook's good as is, and my phone's basically the same thing, and I use like 3 different editing softwares just so I can keep the stuff that I'm working on afloat. There's a lot that I wanted to do, and there's a lot that I plan on doing. I'm really inspired to make stop motion animation. I don't know. I want to try and make stop motion animation. The only reason why is because I think that I don't know. I really like the form of art. It's different. So that's what I plan on doing, which I started another channel, but I haven't uploaded anything, and I plan on uploading something once school starts up again in September. So yeah, that's what I plan on doing. I have a lot of other things that I wanted to do, like Team Fortress 2 wise. I'm really crafty when it comes to doing creative things, so I like to make things out of whatever I have, and clay and wire I have a bunch of, so I plan on doing that. But yeah, that's pretty much what I want to do. I also thought that maybe that I would continue doing the series actually, because it was really, I don't know, it was really fun seeing a bunch of people saying, "Oh, you got me back into playing Team Fortress 2." And I'm like, "Oh, that's cool, you know." And then you see people playing with us, or well, with me, and I have a lot of people who play. You know, some people had messaged me, "Oh, why aren't you on Team Fortress 2?" And I just tell them, "Well, I'm not playing, so I won't be able to play for a little bit until I'm able to get Xbox Live again." And I was polite about it, or I try to be polite about it, because it kind of gets annoying, but I don't mind, because a lot of people are curious, and I don't want to deter them from their curiousness. I don't know, but this video is it's either going to come out April 1st, and it's not a joke. It's literally just me talking, or it might come out on my birthday, or tonight after I'm done editing it. But yeah, I don't know. I just really felt like I should just maybe explain what I'm doing and what I plan on. So, I'm trying to plan certain content. There's not a lot that I can do right now. The only things I can really do is hope and continue doing what makes me happy. So, that's what I'm gonna do. There's just a lot that I would like to do, but I have so little items or so little imagination or materials, but that shouldn't deter me nevertheless of making what I find to be happy, or that makes me happy. And it's just like crazy, because I would like to cry, because I've been on this earth for 17 years now, and I'm finally doing something that I've always wanted to do when I was little, which is to have a fan base and to, you know, make people happy and make them, you know, go back to something that they loved, even if it's a really buggy or bad kind of glitchy game and people exploit, of course, but that's the best part about it. So, yeah. There's just so much to do, and I hope to get it done by the end of this year. So that is what I hope to do. And to think about it, when I had started the channel 6 to 10 months ago, I didn't think that it would become such a big thing. It only took a week, or a couple of weeks actually, that I actually reached 800 plus subscribers. And I was like, whoa, it just kept on growing. It's stuck at 158, I think. I'm not sure, because I haven't checked my Gmail, but it's stuck on that specific number, I think. And hopefully it stays like that. Well, not stays like that, but it keeps growing. And that is what I hope for. I know by the end of the year, I'd like to reach 2,000 subscribers. I guess I can start with like how I really got into YouTube. I remember when I was younger that I would play Minecraft a lot. And Minecraft was just the biggest, I mean, it was really big, and when it had kind of sloped down that year, or those couple of years, I just kept on playing, because it was actually really, it made me happy. I've actually never played Java Edition. The only editions I've ever played was Windows 10 and Xbox 360 edition. And Xbox 360 edition was just like amazing, because it made me happy. And I had this friend named Harry Musician, and we played until the new update, Village and Pillage, had came out, and I didn't get to get like a contact info, so I couldn't contact her, and that was the last I saw her, so she's been offline for a while now, which made me sad, because I promised her that I would play, and I just never played anymore. So, but I continued. I just felt really sad, because I was really, like, we made, in my old world, I hope to actually show you guys. I just have to get a new Xbox cord. But in my old world, we built this clock tower on a little island, and we used whatever we had in that world. As you can see, 360 worlds are not infinite like the Xbox One or Bedrock Edition. Which was the sad part about it, because I wanted to transfer it, but then I realized you can't transfer your world without transferring it onto the Xbox One. And onto the Xbox One edition, then onto Bedrock. So you couldn't transfer the disc, and I couldn't transfer the world. So that was the sad part about it. So we kept on playing, and that's where my inspiration. We had like a creative world, and I built like all the pixel art of the Team Fortress 2 characters and all the little stuff like that. And I was just a really avid builder. Like I could play for almost 3 hours or till 8 o'clock at night till 6, 7, 8 p.m. in the morning, 3 a.m. a.m. in the morning. And that's what really made me happy, because I had a lot of friends, but you know, friends drift apart. It's never gonna stay the same. So that's the thing about it. You make friends and those friends disappear, or you disappear and don't talk to them again, or they're just assholes to you about everything. Another thing about, you know, wanting to be a YouTuber, I think it was just, oh crap, I didn't even smell these. I think it was just the fact that not only was things not what it seemed, but I think the first thing I found about was like clickbait, and I'm like, oh, what's clickbait? And then, you know, you see all the big YouTubers using that type of clickbait instead of some YouTubers who actually don't use it, but I'm like, oh wow. So, you know, things like that. And I think like the first couple YouTubers I watched was, everybody knows, Stampy was like the first YouTuber to really touch a lot of kids' heart. Then it was like Dan TDM, which I watched a lot. Then after Dan TDM, it was like all the older YouTubers who aren't as popular anymore. So like Amy Lee or Salem. I forgot the other girl's name. I'm not sure. Oh, Squishy. She was like one of my favorites, because I don't know, her Java Edition series just really made me really happy, and I wanted to actually get Java, but I never got to get a desktop. So I was just on my own about that. So that's just one thing about watching YouTubers and stuff like that. But that's my childhood, and still is my childhood, because, you know, you go back and you see like, oh, wow, these people they've grown so much. They're not like what you used to think they were when you were almost, or they were, you know, in the 2010s, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, that just kept me inspired. I really thought, like, you know, man, I could have like a YouTube channel one day like this, but then you kind of drift off into the Call of Duty phase, and I was in the Call of Duty phase. I would play zombies for hours straight, and I didn't really like people. They have really bad mouths on Call of Duty. They're very rude, actually. But I think the most part is that they would literally force you. Like, if they wanted you to play with them, they will literally force you to have your mic on. And if you were a little kid, they will literally not play with you. So I never, like, put on my mic at all, because, you know, nobody wants to be harassed because they think, oh, you're not going to be good, or, oh, you're not going to make it to this far into the round. And I was, like, almost 10, 12 at the time. And, you know, people are just rude. Like, they were just rude. I think now it's less of an issue, because it's more different than what you suspect it is now. It's more of like, oh, you know, this person, we're like 10 years, 20 years in, and, well, wait, 10, yeah, almost 10, 11 years into Call of Duty, and now it's just like, wow, doesn't matter anymore. I mean, as long as you get a game, the games are kind of like, nobody plays 5, because 5 is just that map that nobody wants to play. And with like 2, 3, 4 people, that's the most annoying part. Rex! Sorry, my dog. That's the most annoying part. Nobody wants to play 5. And the thing is about it is that if you want to play 5, you have to know how to play. I think when I accomplished the whole strategy thing, I knew that, yeah, that's what I want to do, the strategy. But I never did the strategy when it came to, oh God, sorry. Kind of don't want to just die here, so I'm just going to place a bunch of blocks here. The strategy when it comes to 5 is like you gotta run in around, and it's not a lot of space in that one area. So that's kind of the bad part about it. There's no space. So, but yeah. Then we move on to, you know, the newer games. I don't know how to play Fortnite. I kept dying, and that's, you know, they kind of keep the record of you dying and how many games you win. So I stopped playing that, and I don't touch it. Left 4 Dead I've played a lot for a long time. It was pretty good. The second game. I've never played the first game, so. But yeah, that's mostly where I pretty much do. Then I picked up Team Fortress 2, but I've been playing that since Minecraft because my brother said, oh no, actually I watched the Meet the Team videos. Like everyone says how they watch Meet the Team videos, and I think I picked it up on the orange box. I never picked it up on like a crappy computer. And the first class I ever played was Scout and Spy. I never knew how to play Spy because I would try and do what you see on games in Steam or stuff like that. Like how you can replenish Spy's, you know, cloak watch, and how you can cloak away, and how you can air blast. But you couldn't do that in Orange Box. In Orange Box, you can't really do none of that stuff. It's very annoying. But that's one thing that's about nostalgic things. So, can't air blast, you can't air blast, you have to deal with it. But I would say Engineer is very overpowered. Engineer and Pyro, because as soon as he gets crits, it's crazy. I don't know about Demo Man. Yeah, Demo Man will probably be overpowered too. Spy is a whole different story actually, because someone kind of broke the code. So cloak and hit knife, and you kind of have a basically it. So that's like the worst part about it. So yeah, face stabs were just very big. And you had the people who cheated. So I noticed that when I started making those videos, I think in one of those clips, you can see someone who was cloaked. So they were literally invisible. They were our team color, but we can see them, but the other team can't see them. But they were just getting, like, demolished. Like, they were just getting their ass handed to them. So I can understand that they would be frustrated. I think they left the game. I'm not sure. Then you have other people where it comes to the modding. I'm not very fond of the modding, so I actually modded my Xbox, I modded my 360, my old one, but I actually have it in storage, so it's not here, or I don't have it right now on me, but the mods are basically the same. It just make the game better, I guess. Then you have voice mods. Voice mods are basically roughly better. They're in the files, but we never had it as an update. So when you see like medic is a spy or whatever, it's basically the same thing. You can't say that. You just say medic, and medic. That's really it. I wish they would implement that into the game somehow. I think it would be easier if there was a menu for that. So that's like one of the flaws about Orange Box that I really hate, that there's no voice commands. So yeah, I think another thing about just, you know, playing Team Fortress 2 is that a lot of people, they're just I don't know, you have people who are just too OP, or like they will carry the team. There's a lot of old players. There's a player, I don't know how to say his name, but it's I think it's Oniz or owned or one. And to be honest, he's like the best soldier main. Then you have Spec Ross. He literally plays Pyro and Demo Man like a boss. Like, you will see people and they will say, oh, Spec Ross is literally a hacker. I can't really tell if he's a hacker or not. So, yeah, that's just one thing. Like, we don't know if he's a hacker or not. So, and if you look on people's posts, like, Team Fortress 2, Xbox 360 is still alive or whatever, you can see people do not like Spec Ross. And I can understand why. He's very overpowered when it comes to being a demo man or a pyro. And he'll like spectate. So I wouldn't say he's a very fun player to play with, but he will literally carry the team. Then you have the soldier main, who literally carries as soldier. He will literally carry as soldier, which is like probably an amazing thing about it, is that he literally carries a team. For me, I wouldn't say I'm a really good player. I would say I'm average, you know, just the average Joe. Rocket jumping is not the best suit, especially in a laggy game. People say, oh, when you rocket jump, you're moving forward. Oh god. People say when you're rocket jumping, oh, you're moving forward. No, I'm not moving forward. It's literally the lag. It's not me. I know how to rocket jump. It's just the lag is crazy. The servers haven't been, you know, refreshed, and they're just really laggy, especially with game connection. Game connection is horrible. The worse the connection is on one side, and if your connection is mixed with that, it's really bad for some players. Some players can't even play, and I used to get kicked out of a lot of games because it was so laggy. Like, you'll lose connection. So that's one thing. And they don't have open servers. They don't have maintained servers. You have to make a server to play. Oh lord. You have to make a server to play the game. That's like the worst part about it. So since there's no open servers, you can't queue up like in Steam. You can't, you know, play the game properly. You just have to wait, and you have to wait for a server to be opened. There was one instance where I was like trying to queue up for like 30 minutes, and you can't find a game if no one's on. So people ask, what are my statistics, or where am I getting these numbers from? It's obvious. If there's roughly 3 servers and there's people playing on and off, there's like roughly almost 100 of us in the whole community, because you see the same players, and it's always in peak hours from either in the morning time, late afternoon, and evening. You'll never see them during like the late afternoon, the late mornings and stuff like that. You see a lot of people from the UK, you see a lot of people from Brazil, you see a lot of people that aren't in the United States. There's not a lot of people playing in the United States, so you either do that or you don't play at all. So queuing, people ask, oh, how do you find servers? Well, you have to queue. There's no other way. You just have to queue up. Or you just start a server and you say, oh, hey, like a Discord server is nice. I plan on opening another Discord server while I try and get, you know, I'm gonna like, you know, kind of get moderators and see who I can trust to be a good moderator, because I have very bad trust issues when it comes to owning a Discord server after my last disaster, which was horrible. So yeah, if you start a Discord server and you say, hey, you know, is anybody playing Xbox 360, or oh, let's play on this day, then you'll probably get a lot of people online. So that's probably one reason why you don't see a lot of people nowadays. So I don't blame them. It's just a really old game that needs to be updated to cater towards those people, or to those players, in fact, because we are just stuck in a little capsule of time. And I really do like that, the fact that people are saying like, oh, you revive this community, or you're reviving this community one video at a time. And that really made me happy, because I'm like, wow, you know, people actually do care about the game. You just gotta give it some love, and you gotta give your time and dedication to it. So Yeah. I don't plan on stopping until we get at least one update. And I don't mean location files, how everybody keeps joking in the comments section. I mean like an actual small update. And I try to look for information. I'm too lazy. I hate studying, so I don't like looking for information. But someone said that yes, we were supposed to get the Love and War update, but we never got it. And I can understand that they don't want to add a Manco store, because that is just going to be a whole different economy to try and maintain. And I can understand if the Valve team does not want to add the Manco store, because that's a whole different economy that has to be created just for Xbox alone, because Xbox is definitely greedy, and I hope they don't buy Discord because it seems like they might. And the Discord community, I say, is very, very creative. I have no idea. Like when they said, oh, they were hiring people, I was like, oh crap, cool. I want to get hired by Discord, but I was so young back then, so. There's a lot though that would just need to be fixed. I think they should just add weapons that are just, just so that we don't have to really. Ooh, a dog. I think they should add weapons that are just, just so we can have some sort of customization. I know like the first couple of weeks everybody's gonna want to play with those weapons and try and see what would be made. But I think like there's a lot. Oh, fuck, come on, get in, please, get in. Oh my god. Oh man, that just scared me. No, move. He's going to attack. But yeah, there's a lot that just needs to be done. Come on, dog. There's just a lot that needs to be done with the game. I think like, fixing a bunch of the characters, especially Spy, because he's another one. Face stabs are annoying. If I'm getting face stabbed every 20 minutes, then who wants to be face stabbed every 20 minutes? Like, I'm trying to play the game, but I'm getting face stabbed. Then you have, people who whine. And I think the worst part about it is you can't hear what the other team is saying, like in Steam, the Steam version of Team Fortress 2. You can only hear what your own team is saying, or you could join spectate. But people bypass that with the mods, so I kind of understand that's, kind of what they do. Actually, I kind of want to make a cake, so I'm going to do that. But there's a lot that I would say that should be done. Just a lot. That would be its own video, because, this is just me rambling on what I'm gonna do or plan on doing. I don't know. I wanted to do a bunch of animation for Team Fortress 2, but right now I don't have materials for that. Like, I have paper, but paper is paper. What am I going to do with that? I just got to think of what I'm going to do with it to make something out of it. The worst part about it is that you can't really do much when you have so little, but you have to use your imagination. So for me, it takes time. I use art to cope with my mental capacity, like, just stuff like that. I use art to just make myself happy. And I'm actually gonna link down all the stuff that I started, so you guys can see, instead of just waiting around for videos. It'll be better that, seeing what is put on Instagram or Twitter or YouTube and stuff like that. That'll make me very happy to know that, people actually want to see the art side of me. There's one time, actually, I cried so hard. I don't know why. I was listening to Minecraft music, and Minecraft music hits so hard. And listening to it now, it's crazy, because you don't know why. These songs just bop so hard. Like, they just make me want to cry. So, yeah, that's just what I do. What else? I mean, I could still talk about some things about Team Fortress 2. I would say that they should add maps. I think, like, payload would be better. like capture the or whatever. Yeah, payload should be better. So I think they should add payload and another like different forms of maps. Like you know how Well has capture the flag. I think they should add that because Well is such a horrible stallmate because it's so hard. You only have 5 minutes to capture a flag, and once those 5 minutes run out, it's stalemate. So if they raise the time limit to like maybe 10 minutes, like I guess what they did with one of the other maps, I think it would be better because not only would it be like, oh, you know, we need to make extra time for this, I think it'll be better because people will really enjoy having extra time to really just do what they have to do. And this is a lot of people say this, yes. Engineer needs to be able to move his builds. And the metal is so pricey. You cannot build anything with 200 metal unless they raise the metal price. But if they lower the metal price down for all of the materials, then definitely we'll be able to put up a nest. Because scouts can make it to the red base if there's not 2 engineers. Or any base, because they literally run so fast that we can't like capture them, we just can't. Like they can cap 1 to 0. That's 1 to 0. And the auto balance, you can bypass it, so I hope they don't change that. But the auto balance, if it says on the bottom of your screen, like let's say, oh yeah, where the X is crafting at, and it says you'll be auto balanced in 5 minutes, you don't automatically die until someone joins the game. So if it says that on your screen, don't leave spawn. Just go to like, just stay in spawn. Don't leave spawn until someone joins the game or someone else gets auto balance, because I know you'll be like, oh man, I'm getting auto balance. No, you won't die. It doesn't do it like on Steam. You will literally you won't die. You'll just say it'll be auto balance in 5 seconds. 5 seconds pass, you don't die. But if you die, then you auto balance. Like if you die by someone else, then you'll get auto balance. But at all, you shouldn't be able to get auto balance at all if you bypass it by just standing in spawn and waiting. Another cool trick about it is that there's a lot to do when it comes to, Team Fortress 2 and there's only 2 people. Like, you can dominate somebody. Yes, that's, like, the best part about it. And the leaderboards are way too crazy. Like, I don't know how these people got to having such high scores. Which is weird, because, they probably had a friend help them do it, so I can understand where that comes from. But, yeah, I think that's really what I wanted to touch on for Team Fortress 2. So what I'll be doing, it'll be coming up, like, I'm probably going to take a 2-month break, maybe. I might take a 2-month break. I'm not sure, because I'm doing a lot right now, and school is just a lot, School is just one of those things where I'm so bad at math, but all my other grades, I'm, honors, but I'm just really bad at math, so I just have to focus on that for a while. But I will be back, I know that. But I'll probably do something different, There's a lot that I would like to do, and I think towards my YouTube channel and all, Team Fortress 2 is something I'd like to do. I'd like to, do like top 10 players that you'll meet on Xbox 360, because you definitely meet some weird players, especially the ones with the horrible mic. Like, they somehow have the most funniest jokes. Like, they can tell the most stupidest shit that you've ever seen, or no, ever heard. And the friendlies, since Heavy doesn't have a sandwich, all you have to use is his fist. So they crouch, and then they shout medic. You don't have like, the enemy's a spy or whatever. You just shout medic. That's it. So you cry medic, basically. And you can probably have like a good game where everybody's friendly, But then there's these, there's these people who just like sit there. They will sit there and kill you left and right. Like, they do not care. They don't care. They're so rude about it too. They don't care about they don't care. they will just literally kill, like the tryhards. They are very, very tryhardy. And then they get mad when you kill them and saying, oh, why are you killing me? Because you're killing everybody else. So yeah, I'm going to kill you. Let's see. I'm on 40 minutes right now, so. There's just some things I'd like to do. I've always wanted to make music. I've never really tried it, but I really like classic music. You know when people say, oh, people with certain mental disabilities, they cater towards one genre. I cater towards that genre. I cater towards classic music. Classic music is so soothing. It actually helps me. I listen to it while I'm playing Team Fortress 2. It's like listening to things. It's like listening to something that makes your heart pound, but it makes it so that you're still in focus. Especially Minecraft music. I don't know what it's about, but it bops. So there's just so much that I would like to do, but you set goals and you try to meet them. But yeah, I think for like personally, I plan on doing a animation series. Now I don't know, I'm not sure if people are LGBTQ or whatever in my little fan base, I guess. But I don't really mind if you don't support LGBTQ. I think it's better if you just be nice about it. Just don't like come in the comments and be like, oh, be rude. Like, I don't care about your beliefs. Just be nice. It's supposed to be like, my channel's supposed to be a good community. It's not supposed to be rough. It's supposed to be sharing something that we all had in our childhood. So that is what I plan to do. I might as well talk about what I plan on getting. From Amazon, I'm ordering books because I like to read. So I need to get a bunch of World War II books and a World War I book. I have the Vietnam World War book. So I want to get those books to kind of go off with my collection. I'm getting some sweaters because I like to wear sweaters in the summer. I don't really like to not wear sweaters, but like light sweaters because I have really heavy fleece sweaters and I can't wear those in the summertime. Yeah. So springtime is really like one of my favorite times of years because when you go outside and you smell the air, it literally smells, I don't know, New York does not stink like how they tell you. It's only downtown in the train station that it smells like literal fucking chemicals. But in like the boroughs, you can't really smell anything unless you're downtown smelling like everything because you're smelling pure gas from the cars. Like that's where you find the most cars. I think the worst part about it is when you're getting off the bus and it's just like, it just smells so like, no, the bus's heater, because it's on in the winter time, I know it's on, but in the summertime when you're behind the bus, it leaves like such a hot smoke, so it gets so hot. And that's like the worst part because you're literally, while the bus drives off, you're standing kind of next to it, so it's really hot. Yeah, that's one thing I plan. And then it's just a lot, so I also plan on getting a microphone so I can do voiceover for my other content. I plan on getting a 1-year subscription for Xbox Live. And I do plan on getting some more stuff because for me to create that animation series, I need instruments. And I use like the simplest instruments. I use glass bottles, a harmonica, a whistle, drumsticks, and then I just use whatever I have around the house. That's like what I do. Creativity is the strongest point when it comes to certain things. If you have a creative mind, then creativity will come to you. You don't even have to have a creative mind. If you think about it, you have to think about it. Let's say you wanted to make something. People back in the 2000s and the 2010s, they literally were creative. Like, I don't know what it was, but it was a Call of Duty zombie series. Oh my god. I remember watching that. Fucking, oh man, it was actually really good because, like, if you think about it, if you watched all of the old videos, like, they had they didn't really have anything. You just had whatever was around you, and they literally made it happen. Like, you can have certain things in your house, and you can make it into something. I remember me and my brother used to make paper guns, and we used to record, like, small skits and stuff, and that's how we used our creativity. And me and my brother are, like, we like to draw, and he likes to do, like, his own creative things, like Sonic. I like, simple stuff. But if you think about it, creativity is just what makes the world and what makes people unique. There's some YouTubers who have that creativity that I really like, and it really inspires me. Like Moonshine Animations, they're pretty good. They're like such a great, oh no, I think it's he. Yeah, it's he. Moonshine Animations, like, he's literally my go-to. Like, he has such great stop motion. And there's another YouTuber. I'll link them all down in the subscription or the comments, because I know people don't read the subscription. So, but yeah, I would like to show my appreciation toward those YouTubers. Then you have, like, animation YouTubers. I used to watch Jade Animations. They were pretty good. Oh, they were pretty good, in my opinion. Oh, okay. Then you have people who are just, like, really creative. Like, they go on YouTube for a couple of weeks, months, and a couple of years, and then they disappear. But their whole channel was literally gold. And if they continued and see how far they've gotten, it would, like, make me really happy to see old YouTubers come back. Like, I forgot his name, but I think he left YouTube, like, not, like, a couple of years ago, and he never came back. So, yeah. There's a lot that makes me happy. So, yeah. I hope to have this animation done the pilot version, because it's supposed to be in development. And continuing on the LGBTQ is kind of in that range. It's more of, like, horror, mystery type, and it's just really, like, split up into different cultures. I'm actually working on I like to learn different languages, so right now I'm learning Korean because I had finished my Japanese lessons and stuff, and I really want to, travel to those countries and see what I can do with my newfound thing. I think just keeping up and trying to learn new things is what is best for COVID, or in the pandemic, since we're still indoors. Oh, actually, I'm not gonna kill that cow. There's a lot of other things too that should be noted, that just, you can do so many things with such little time, and that's what makes it unique. But I'll be celebrating my 17th birthday in the pandemic, which is annoying, but it's fun at least. Stuff like that. It makes me happy though, to see people doing what they love. And I'll be doing what I love too. I don't know why, but it has, like, a bounce to it. Sorry. Aw, man. So I'm gonna kind of break off the video in a little bit, or the stream, but overall, I would say, like, just to finish my final thoughts, I'm gonna take a 2-month break to work on a sort of series, or I might take a 2-month break. I'll upload, kinda, but I'm gonna take a 2-month break, and after that 2-month break, I'll upload again, maybe. I'm gonna be buying a mic so I'm able to, continue recording, sorta, and kinda giving content that needs to be done. I'm gonna start a second channel, or I have already, but I haven't really posted on it. But I'll be starting a second channel so I can post my animations and what's going on. And pretty much that's it. And I kind of just wanted to just, tell you guys I'm still here. I'm not dead. It's just that, my birthday's here, so I'm going to be celebrating my birthday. And while I celebrate my birthday, I just wanted people to know that, yes, I'm here and I'm still going to be doing this series, but for right now, I'm taking a break. And I think it's better that I take a break because I need to think about what I need to do to push out content at a small rate and not at a fast rate. But yeah, so these couple videos that I'm going to be posting, but I hopefully will have a better, more detailed video in the coming months. And I know at the end of the year I have a surprise planned, which will be an animation that I'll post on here, and then it'll go onto my art channel, or well, my stop motion channel, because that's how I do it. I am trying to find all the Team Fortress 2 figures. I actually ordered Heavy because he's so expensive though. I ordered Heavy and I ordered Demo Man, but I got them at a cheap price, and I got one from a friend, so I basically bought them for $50. And hopefully they will come, but if not, I'm actually gonna trade them off because if I trade those figures off, I'm able to get something better deal. Though I would like to keep the figures, I'm gonna trade them off. I'm not gonna just sell them. I'm just gonna trade them off because those are just really valuable items. And I actually saw one. Like, you can't find them anywhere. Like, you can't find them for a cheap price. They go for they're just so expensive. Like, you may find one at Toys R Us, which Toys R Us is not a thing anymore, but you may find them at Toys R Us, Target, Walmart for, the cheapest price, but as soon as you go online, they will never be seen at an affordable price. But I would like to get a collection of those figures because I like to kind of loosen them up and make them to be stop motion figures because that's like what I want to do kind of. But if not, then I'll actually start sculpting and casting a figure that is actually going to be good for me to animate with. So I'm working on a Team Fortress 2 animation. Yeah. And, you don't have to go to my Instagram, but I do draw fan art. I like to ship characters. I mean, who doesn't? You might want to see, what's being shipped, but, you don't have to. Actually, I have 2 Instagrams. Actually 3, but 2 for mostly art, and then 1 for Spilled Aura, which is my other face. But, I go by Mr. Michael because it's literally what I was called back when I used to play in a server, and I just was called Mr. Michael because I accidentally spelled my name wrong, and yeah. But that's not my actual name, it's just what I go by. There's other things that would be fun to touch up on, but, we're reaching the 1 hour mark, and I'm kind of busy. I kind of want to get back to working on my script, kind of want to get back to working on a bunch of my stuff. But while I do that, it should be easier for me to just, let you guys know, yes, I will be coming back, but I need to take a break for right now so I can get all the stuff I need to start producing videos again. And if you see me on Orange Box, then yes, I'm working on a video, but right now, that video is going to come at a later time. So, I don't know, I actually do want to do, in-game content, making a short mini movie of us all playing Team Fortress 2. That would be nice. I plan on making another Discord, but right now it's just that I'm very busy, and I kind of want to just, not worry about making content for the videos while I'm having having my birthday and celebrating my birthday. But I'd like to thank everyone for 800 plus subscribers. It only took me a week to reach that many, and I was like, wow, then what would it be if it took me what would it be if it took me that long to reach 2,000? So my goal at the end of the year is to reach 2,000 subs. And that would make me really happy, and to actually finish my animation series or start the pilot. And lastly, I would like to, continue with what I'm doing now and to just bring awareness that yes, the Orange Box community is still big, and that it's still, growing, and that it's still a very big thing, and that it should be touched up on, so we can have a better, more fun time playing Team Fortress 2. But anyways, I will see you guys all in the next video. And after all, I really appreciate how everyone's, been supportive of the idea of that. So yeah. Just get this cow over here. Come on, cow. I need you to move from there so I can... Are you stuck? Oh, please don't be stuck. Move. Okay. So I'd like to just end off here. And yeah, this is just going to be a long video. Crop it or anything, because I don't plan on doing so. But I'm going to be taking a break. And I will be back soon. It's just that right now is my birthday month, and I kind of want to spend time with my family instead of worrying about making content for right now. But I promise I will be back. I will make a Discord, and after I make a Discord, I probably will be able to, update everyone on what's going on and what I plan on doing, after my break. So, yeah, I want to thank everyone again. Yes, I know I'm thanking everyone a lot, but thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate your support and your feedback on certain things and what you want to do, what you want to hear, and how I can make my videos better. And so I plan on doing that. So I'd like to end off the video here, and I'd like to see you guys, see you guys all later. A fucking Minecraft little stream. I plan on streaming though. I'll probably stream either on the weekends. I'll let you guys know if we do reach 1,000 after. Oh God, why am I blinking? If we do reach 1,000 after, after this video goes up, then I'll probably be able to make community posts. So I'll let you guys know when the Discord comes out. And I'll let you guys know the link and all that stuff. And yeah, so I will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully in the next 2-3 months. And I appreciate all the support. And sorry for my rambling because I have such bad remembrance. So yeah, see you guys all later. Appreciate it. And have a wonderful day and have a wonderful summer. Because I know I won't be back until August. So have a wonderful summer, guys. I'll see you guys later. Bye.